Vamos a ver qué es esto. Puede ser, no sé, una consola. A ver qué es. Si es algo sobre streaming. No sé, ojalá sea algo de streaming, como comentan, y se pueda jugar a juegos así por streaming o algo así. Estaría bastante bien. Aunque lo dudo bastante, no sé, una consola también lo dudo. No sé. A ver, dice que van a como a revolucionar el mercado. Entonces, puede ser algo... A ver si verá si es revolucionario o no. Aunque sinceramente no tiene pinta, pero bueno. Vamos a ver. A ver. Vamos a ver qué es esto. Hay hype, Google tiene mucha pasta, Google, tío. Esa es la G de Google, ¿no? Tiene pinta. Google.
Please welcome to the stage the CEO of Google, Sundar Pichai.
¿Qué se pone la puerta?
Good morning, everyone. It's great to be here. Thank you all for joining us. I suppose I should start out with a confession. I'm actually not a big gamer, though I do play FIFA 19 quite a bit and really enjoy how immersive it is. I also play Ashes cricket quite a bit. And for those of you who are wondering what cricket is, it's kind of like baseball, but better. Another little-known fact is that Google makes arguably the most played game on the internet today. It's the Dino Chrome game, mostly played when there's no internet connection. Not going to talk to you about the high-quality graphics and sophistication you all are used to. They just have a lot of players and it's probably got more hours than I care to admit. While I'm not a big gamer, I do have the privilege of working at a company, leading a company, full of people who love to solve hard computer science problems. For many Googlers, their journey with computers started with games. Games have inspired many generations of people.
Solo está explicando lo de los juegos, pues eso es una generación.
And through that process, they build resourcefulness, creativity, and collaboration. All qualities that are key to solving hard problems. And within Google and Alphabet, games play a big part in developing our own technology. The best example I can think of is how we are making progress on AI. DeepMind's AlphaZero uses self-play to learn from scratch and master games like chess, shogi, and Go. It's an important step towards creating a flexible, general-purpose system that can learn to solve many foundational problems. More recently, AlphaStar became the first AI to defeat a top professional player at StarCraft 2, using a deep neural network trained directly from raw game data. Increasingly, games are helping AIs learn to tackle real-world challenges. Even beyond DeepMind, another great example we have is Waymo, where we use simulations in gaming-like environments to test things that aren't actually possible or safe at scale in the real world. In fact, Waymo has driven more than 5 billion hours in simulations of edge case scenarios that vehicles wouldn't normally encounter. And we use it, we learn from it, and actually improve the systems that we'll be deploying in the real world. Perhaps the biggest impact of gaming is how it pushes us to make big leaps
Esto fuera de Google
in
es increíble.
networking power, higher fidelity graphics, and the infrastructure that supports it all. All of you are pushing computing and technology forward, and I find that really exciting. At Google, we've always believed that technology should adapt to people, not the other way around. We've been building towards this vision for some time. For example, when we launched Chrome a decade ago, we envisioned that it could be a modern platform for web applications, bringing the power of web to everyone, including use cases that seemed impossible at that time, like high-quality. Finally, we are making progress towards that goal. In fact, over the past 2 years, we've been hard at work on game streaming technology. And last fall, we launched our first public test with Project Stream. As some of you guessed, a technical test wasn't the whole view of our ambition. Probably in the industry. Internally, we were actually testing our ability to stream high-fidelity graphics over a low-latency network. We learned that we could bring a AAA game to any device with a Chrome browser and an internet connection, using the best of Google to create a powerful game platform. And when we say best of Google, it always starts with our cloud and networking infrastructure. Our custom server hardware and data centers can bring more computing power to more people on planet Earth than anyone else. Today, we are in 19 regions and in over 200 countries and territories, connected by hundreds of thousands of miles of fiber optic cable. The best of Google also includes our open platforms that allow you to reach billions of people. With Google, games will be immediately discoverable by over 2 billion people on a Chrome browser, Chromebooks, Chromecast, Pixel devices, and we have plans to support more browsers and platforms over time. That's in addition to all the people playing and watching games across YouTube and Google Play. And when we build these ecosystems, we always take the approach that we only succeed when our partners do. Collectively, our partners across web, Google Play, and YouTube have earned more than $110 billion over the past 4 years alone, and we are committed to this approach here as well. So now we are focused on our next big effort, which is to build a game platform for everyone. And when we say for everyone, we really mean it. It's one of our most cherished values as a company. Be it Android or Chrome or AI, we are dead serious about making technology accessible for everyone. But if you think about games, there are a lot of barriers for users to play high-end games. Beautiful graphics really need high-end consoles or PCs. And games don't have instant access. Think about the way the web works. You can easily share a link, and it works seamlessly. We want games to feel that way too. Instantly enjoyable with access for everyone. I think we can change the game by bringing together the power and creativity of the entire community. People who love to play games, people who love to watch games, and people who love to build games. That means all of you. We are really excited to work with you. We want to build a platform. We want you to show us what's possible. And together, I think we can create a new games experience, powered by Best of Google and built for everyone. Let's take a look.
A ver.
From the beginning of time, games have brought us together.
Tiene buena pinta esto, ¿eh?
And spectators.
O sea, como que da igual que ordenador tenga realmente, lo es mediante streaming.
The hundreds and the thousands. We built stadiums, places to gather around every kind of spectacle. Glory, tragedy, pageantry, community, rivalry, and wonder. Until every city, town, and village had a place where anyone could play. Thousands of years in, our games have changed. But our need to come together remains. This new era of gaming needs a new place to gather. One place where anything you dream can be built. Playgrounds for every imagination. One place where you and everyone you know and everyone they know will all play together.
Let's go! Let's go, squad! Let's go!
One place that never stops evolving, where everyone will play.
Where did he come from?
And watch.
Yes! High five! Right, bam!
And create.
Woo! Nice!
From any screen, at any time. One place for all the ways we play. This is
Stadia.
Gather round.
Stadia. What?
Welcome to Stadia. We are so excited by this. To do this well,
Stadia.
it's important that we have the right people working on this, experts with deep history and heritage in games. That starts with Phil Harrison, who joined us about a year ago. He's a great leader and a great gamer. Definitely someone who knows the difference between RPGs and NPCs. I'm going to pass the mic over to Phil to show you what we have built. Take it away, Phil.
Thank you, Sundar. It's such a pleasure to be here today, and thank you for joining us at GDC as we finally get to share Google's vision for the future of games, where the worlds of watching and playing games converge into a new generation game platform purpose-built for the 21st century, powered by the best of Google. Our vision for Stadia is simple. One place for all the ways we play. It's focused on gamers, inspired by developers, and amplified by YouTube creators. Today, our industry captivates over 2 billion players from all around the world. At the center of that community, its beating heart, are the game developers, the people in this room that create the most incredible game experiences that delight players with engrossing stories, characters, and worlds through a dazzling display of technology, artistry, and magic. Games are now the single biggest form of entertainment on the planet, one that connects a vast community across geographies, cultures, and language. And within that passionate community, there is a universe of people who love playing games, and there's a universe of people who love watching games. Hundreds of millions of people watch gaming content every single day on YouTube. But those two worlds are mostly disconnected, fragmented, and often independent of each other. Our vision is to bring those worlds closer together, to connect game developers with players and YouTube creators in a way that only Google can, creating a richer and more vibrant gaming community for everyone to enjoy. Through the power of our data centers, the extraordinary reach and community of YouTube, and our investments in the fundamental technologies that are the foundations of the open internet, we offer a truly unique opportunity to combine these worlds. We will be handing that extraordinary power of the data center over to you, the game developers, where playgrounds for every imagination can be created. Our first public test of this came in October of last year with Project Stream, where we streamed a AAA HD game at up to 1080p and 60 frames per second over the internet from Google data centers to a Chrome browser. We were humbled by the overwhelmingly positive response from players who were able to join us on Project Stream. A huge thank you to those of you who participated in Project Stream and for your vital feedback. And also to the amazing people at Ubisoft for trusting us with the latest incarnation of their incredible game franchise, Assassin's Creed. Ubisoft has always been at the forefront of advancements in the games industry, and they have an incredible track record of success and creativity. And joining us here in the audience today, I'm delighted to welcome the CEO and co-founder of Ubisoft, Yves Guillemot. Thank you, Yves. I'd like to thank Yves and his team for partnering with us, and to producer Marc-Alexis Cote and the entire Ubisoft Quebec studio for their masterpiece creation, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Thank you for bringing your game to our platform, and congratulations for being the first game played by the public on Stadia. As many of you experienced with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, we now have the ability to take a sophisticated, graphically intense AAA game and stream it to a Chrome browser running on a simple laptop without any sacrifice to the quality or vision of the game developer. As successful as Project Stream was, our ambition is, of course, far beyond a single game. As we developed our strategy for this new platform, we asked developers how we can help solve some of the most critical challenges you face. There were three very clear themes that resonated. You told us you wanted to unleash your creativity without limits, get to the widest possible scale, and make it easier for people to connect with your games. We used these three themes to anchor our vision and build our platform architecture, and began to share with leading publishers and developers in the world.
Una especie de plataforma de juegos en streaming.
Imagine you are watching games on YouTube and you discover the latest Assassin's Creed Odyssey trailer on Ubisoft's official channel on YouTube. You will notice the Play Now button. By simply clicking on that button, the player is brought directly into the game in a browser in as quick as 5 seconds. With no download.
Hostia.
With no download, no patch, no update, and no install, Stadia offers instant access to play. Our platform vision for Stadia is to reduce the friction between getting excited about a game and playing a game. On Stadia, you just need to click on a YouTube video or link, and you can be playing your game instantly.
Si hacen bien esto, puede cambiar mucho el mundo de los videojuegos, mucho.
all too familiar with things like this. With Stadia, this waiting game will be a thing of the past. The power of instant access is magical and has already transformed the music and movie industries, and with Stadia, it is now available at the highest level of gaming. But wouldn't it be even more magical if that same game and that same instant experience could be available across any screen type in your life? A key benefit of our platform is that a single creative vision and a single code base can now be enjoyed instantly across any screen. At launch, we'll support being able to play games across desktops, laptops, TV, tablets, and phones. This new generation of gaming is not a box. With Stadia, the data center is your platform. There is no console that limits the developer's creative ideas and no console that limits where gamers can play. And we're about to show this to you now. This is not a concept, it's not a test, this is real. I'd like to bring my friend Khaled to the stage to show you this working.
Jugar a juegos sin tener que descargar nada, simplemente mediante streaming se llama. Como que ha sacado PlayStation Now.
Imagine you just discovered that game for the first time, you're running it on the Chrome browser, and here it is on
desde Chrome.
OS. There is basically no hardware acceleration.
Está también más scripteado también.
And the game is running directly from our data center.
Da igual que tengas.
Easy and instantaneous to move that same game
desde el móvil también.
That moment onto the phone here on a Pixel 3 XL.
Bien, bien, bien. O sea, da igual que ordenador tengas, que vas a poder jugar a todo. Bueno, a todo no, a lo que saquen ellos. 5 segundos tarda, Es que esto es muy tocho. Si sí, esto es muy tocho, Puede ser una revolución. 60 frames, 1080. En una tablet también.
In this case, once again, running the Chrome OS on a Pixel Slate.
Esto es muy tocho, A ver qué juegos salen con esto.
And then finally, we then move seamlessly to the TV. And so this TV is accessed using this, which is a Chromecast Ultra HDMI streamer. There is no console required to reach this experience.
Tú puedes jugar desde cualquier sitio con el Chromecast. Da igual que no tengas Play, que no tengas Xbox, da igual. A ver qué juego saca esto.
Welcoming any and all players is fundamental to Stadia, where you can try with your friends on devices you already own.
A ver qué juego sale.
And as such, we're also enabling players to use your existing USB controller or mouse and keyboard
da igual el mando.
when playing Stadia on a laptop or PC. By eliminating that friction, that barrier to entry,
o sea, tú ahora puedes coger el ordenador que tengas más viejo de casa y vas a poder jugar igual a cualquier juego nuevo.
But of course, we will have our own controller that has been uniquely designed to enhance the experience for the Stadia player. I'd like to introduce you to the newest member of the Google hardware family, the Stadia controller.
Está guapo, Es bonito, Es bonito, es bonito. Muy bonito, tío. Guau. Qué elegante. Hostia, el blanco mola mucho, Es que tengo esto. Que es bastante malo, pero me vale. Ah, con Wi-Fi se conecta. Tú todavía no puedes coger la televisión que tengas y puedes jugar a, por ejemplo, Assassin's Creed. Lo que no sé es qué juegos saldrán con esto. La duda. Porque de momento se han visto juegos de Ubisoft. Pero tú imagínate poder jugar al Call of Duty o al Fortnite en un ordenador sin tener que...
The gamer can choose to share their experiences starting with a click of this button to themselves, to their friends, or to the world. They are in control. And the second one is the Google Assistant button. Pressing this button allows players to immediately access the controller's built-in microphone so they can get help from the assistant for special in-game features integrated by developers. Our goal with Stadia is to help fuel developer creativity at every level. And next, we'll take a look at the incredible computing power we have custom built into our data centers that will further accelerate innovation. I'd like to introduce my
pero no lo enseñan, tío.
head of engineering for Stadia,
No sé.
Raj Bakar.
A ver, gratuito el programa va a ser, pero claro, luego habrá que pagar por los juegos, claro. Se lo tendrás que pagar por los juegos, pero...
Let's look at the real-time computing power we have put into our data centers that will change how we view what a game platform can be.
Y los creadores de contenido como van a poder... O sea, tú por ejemplo estás viendo a Gref a jugar a un juego y tú lo puedes como directamente jugar desde ahí, ¿sabes? Pero a ver qué juegos salen. Es que es difícil de explicar, pero de momento no hay nada claro. O sea, sí, va a ser jugar mediante streaming. Jugar mediante... Como estoy subiendo un vídeo, pero jugando. Da igual que el juego sea muy potente, que tú vas a poder utilizarlo igual. Hay que mirar qué juegos salen, claro.
Stadia is built on infrastructure that no one else has. More edge nodes mean the compute resources are closer to players, which results in better performance.
Tú, por ejemplo, el ordenador que tengas por casa, que aunque sea muy viejo, vas a poder jugar así sin Creed, por ejemplo, ¿sabes? Si tienes una buena conexión a internet, tampoco muy buena. Sí, claro, al instante. Sin bajar ni nada. Es lo que presumen ellos también. Pero no queda todavía muy claro todavía.
Only with Google can you apply the power and flexibility of data centers to game development. This architecture is the foundation for this new generation of gaming. We've been testing this technology privately within Google for years. For our initial public test with Project Stream in 2018, we delivered up to 1080p 60 frames per second with stereo audio.
1080p, 60 frames, stereo sound.
When Stadia launches, we will have increased performance significantly to support
a
resolutions
4K,
up to 4K
60 frames,
at 60
HDR.
frames per second.
Bien, bien.
With HDR and surround sound. And in the future, we'll be able to stream games in up to 8K resolution.
Hostia, choca.
We know there are not that many homes or TVs in the world that have 8K today. But we also know the widespread adoption of 8K is inevitable. We have built our platform to scale up with the highest performing networks to deliver the visual quality demanded by future generation of gamers and game developers.
Tiene una infraestructura muy buena, pero claro.
What's even more exciting is that in addition to the stream you get as a player, there is a second simultaneous stream at 4K 60 frames per second that you can choose to share directly to YouTube from the Stadia.
Puedes streamear mientras juegas.
Meaning your gaming memories will be saved at the highest possible quality.
Sí, una forma de streamer también.
Stadia is not constrained by the limitation of traditional console systems.
¿Pero qué juego sale esto?
Instead, we have built a truly flexible, scalable, and modern platform that allows us to push performance beyond what was previously considered.
Es que a mí lo de la nube y el de jugar en streaming no me convence todavía, tío.
This architecture gives us even more flexibility.
Es un puntazo, pero no me convence, tío. Prefiero tener el juego yo, ¿sabes? Por ejemplo, el Division 2, que ahora estoy dando mucha caña, que llevaría 50 horas ya jugadas ya, en 3 días. Prefiero tenerlo yo que jugarlo mediante streaming. Porque, a ver, si funciona bien, guay. Pero... Habría que ver también el multijugador, también cómo funcionaría.
The data center is your platform.
A ver, ¿qué dicen por Twitter?
We've partnered with our friends at AMD to build a custom GPU. I'd like to personally thank Dr. Lisa Su, AMD President and CEO, who is here with us today. Lisa and her team helped us design a chip to bring you more than 10 teraflops of power, which we've coupled with a custom CPU to make up a single Stadia instance. And here's how the graphical power of Stadia compares to the top 2 consoles in the market.
Se compara con la Play, ¿sabes?
You can see, thank you.
10 teraflops, esto es mucho, ¿eh? Es que la Play 4 Pro es muy bajo de teraflops, tío. La
You
One
can
X ya
see that
mejora.
the single Stadia instance is a big step forward. 10.7 teraflops is
Eso es
more
mucho,
powerful than the top two consoles of the previous generation combined.
Sí. Chuleando un poco, ¿no? Mejor que las dos juntas.
Stadia will be using the Linux operating system and the Open Graphics API, Vulkan.
Vulkan.
And when it comes to game engines, we are excited to announce
Unreal Engine,
that
claro.
we have
Lo de
partnered
Epic.
with Unreal, who will be fully supporting the Stadia platform.
Claro.
We are also partnering with Unity to bring full support for the two most popular and familiar game engines to our development community. And we're empowering developers
Eso es
with
bueno,
an
porque
amazing
Unity y
array
Unreal
of
Engine son los
familiar
más
middleware
famosos.
that you already
Los
use
mejores,
to power
claro.
your game development, including the most popular
A ver, en teoría no va...
Havoc.
Hostia. En teoría no, va
Here's a
en teoría no
list
consume mucho wifi
of our
porque...
partners now. And
A
of
ver.
course, this list will
Simply
continue to
Gone,
grow
estoy por
over
ahí,
time.
AMD también.
With
Cray
a suite
Engine.
of tools, game development can evolve as quickly as the imagination of content creators.
Hostia, Cray Engine era muy
To
bueno
achieve
también,
that, we're providing
Pero digo
multiple ways to
que
make
está
games for Stadia.
está tan bien
You
optimizado
can
lo de
develop
Google,
on
es decir,
our cloud, your cloud, and
está,
at
es
your
decir,
desk.
hay muchos
Our
servidores por
goal
todo el
is to
mundo
make Stadia the most
como para poder
flexible
jugar
development
mediante streaming
environment ever put together.
sin que lague, ¿sabes? O sea, aunque tengas una
And
conexión,
that power is, of course, used to create
debería
the
estar
best
más o menos bien
content.
optimizado. Por ejemplo, como PlayStation Now, por
Our first
ejemplo,
guest is from a
que
company
tendrá
known for creating
un
the
servidor
most
en Londres y
sophisticated
tú te conectas
and
desde aquí a
impressive
Londres,
gaming experiences
pero aquí en
in
teoría en
the
España había como 20 servidores.
always
Entonces,
demand the
en
most
teoría,
of every
con
system
poca
we run
conexión,
on.
puedes jugar
We
bien.
had the chance to give our
teoría.
friends at id early access to our tools and technology. It's my
Ahí
absolute
de-
pleasure to welcome to the stage executive producer from id, Marty Stratton.
Hay de software. ¿Qué son teraflops? Teraflops es como la potencia de la consola. La potencia de la consola. Si aumenta los teraflops, pues como que tiene más potencia la consola en general, tanto gráficamente como todo. Por ejemplo, imagínate de Play 4 a Play 4 Pro, pues Play 4 igual tenía 3 y Play 4 Pro tiene 4,2. Entonces, cuando más teraflops tenga, mejor. Más potencia de consola. De hecho, la Play 5 y tal debe salir con 10 teraflops. Es como potencia, básicamente, por decirlo de algún modo. A ver, el Doom. ¿Si era el nuevo? ¿En el Project este?
To support a game as fast, fluid, and uncompromising as Doom. After all, if you're
Claro,
going
porque
to
Doom es un juego que necesita mucha
you
rapidez.
can stream games from the cloud, what better proof than Doom? And if you're going to prove to a developer that you're serious about
Es un buen ejemplo, Doom. Doom es un juego muy
what better team than
muy
id,
frenético.
where we push every platform to its limit. In fact, back in 2016, Doom was the first AAA game released on Vulkan. And because Stadia is built on
Mira, el
that
nuevo
same
Doom. Buah,
Vulkan
tengo una gana de este
API,
juego.
it didn't take us more than a
Este
few
juego me lo voy a
weeks
fumar.
to get our upcoming sequel, Doom Eternal,
Tengo unas ganas.
looking and playing great on Stadia.
¿Se podrá jugar en
Built on
Stadia?
the
Pues mira, es una buena
fun
prueba.
sense of power players expect from the series, Doom Eternal is a pure and unfiltered action FPS experience. You play as an unstoppable hero sent to destroy hell's fiercest demons across an
Se podrá jugar, pero es que entonces qué pocos juegos, ¿no? Pensaba que iba a ser más global.
We couldn't be happier to be bringing Doom
Sí, nada,
Eternal
Play eso es una
to
mierda.
Stadia.
De potencia no tiene nada. Yo estoy jugando con el PC y flipa. Voy volado, tío. Estoy jugando al Division 2 en todo alto, tío, y voy volado, tío. Qué diferencia, ¿sabes? 4K, 60 frames, está bien. O sea, yo con el PC voy volado, hermano. Voy volado.
We actually can't wait to show you more of Doom Eternal very soon, in fact. We have the full game running on Stadia, live from Google data centers, and you can see it today at our developer session. It starts at 12:30 over in West Hall. You won't want to miss it. Thank you to Google and Stadia team for giving us this opportunity
¿Vas a
to
ponerla?
share a bit about Doom Eternal.
Thanks so much, Marty. It's a privilege to work with id and your incredible engineers and creators. For anyone who knows the franchise, you know Doom Eternal will look and play amazingly well on our platform. It was important for us to partner with a developer like id so that we could prove, not just to ourselves, but to the entire industry that our platform is capable of supporting the most demanding titles. And Doom will be running on a single Stadia GPU. The fundamental benefit of our cloud-native infrastructure is that developers will be able to take advantage of hardware and power in ways never before possible. And that includes taking advantage of the power of multiple GPUs at once. We've asked our friends at UL Benchmarks, makers of 3D Mark, to put Stadia to the test. In this video, you can see some comparison points showing the difference between our single GPU and multiple GPUs. What you see here on the left of the line is running on a single 10.7 teraflop GPU. And on the right of the line, you can see the same content running on Stadia using multiple GPUs. In this demo, we're highlighting real-time fluid deformation. Accurate water simulation is one of the most compute-intensive effects for games. And it's a powerful example of what Stadia is capable of. And I'm so excited to see where game developers go with this kind of performance. When we designed Stadia, our goal was to solve many of the pain points that we've heard about from developers, particularly those related to multiplayer. In traditional platforms, the client and server are connected by the unpredictable internet, and therefore the multiplayer experience is limited by the client with the slowest or poorest quality connection. But with Stadia, that game client and server both remain on Google's networking backbone, resulting in predictable low latency, reliable connectivity, and data security, since no traffic gets exposed to the public internet. Developers who use Google's data centers can create a predictable multiplayer experience that scales to an order of magnitude greater than anything enjoyed by gamers today. What that means is a synchronized state across a very high volume of players, where innovations like distributed physics can be built into your games, where battle royale games could go from hundreds of players today to thousands of players tomorrow. And yes, no cheating and no hacking. Google has always believed that the world is a better place when we are able to connect without barriers. And as a new generation game platform, Stadia will, of course, embrace
cross-platform play. Como el jefe. Ese es el que lleva el gimnasio, yo voy yo a entrenar y tengo que ir luego. Hay cross platform, o sea, ¿puedo jugar contigo? Hostia, esto es interesante, ¿eh? Puedo jugar con gente de Play.
I'd now like to introduce a member of Stadia's R&D team who are pushing the envelope, bringing the best of Google to game developers. Please welcome to the stage our lead designer for research and development at Stadia.
El último build, mira, te explico, hermano. El vapor, la resistencia, se me están quemando. Yo ya estoy pelado de dinero. Le debo a un colega 120 pavos, le doy 60 ya. Y no me puedo gastar ni un euro ahora. Entonces estoy esperando a ahorrar un poco. Cuando le termine de dar el dinero de mi colega ya, pues me compro ya unas resistencias que puedo reparar yo. Cuando se me quemen, en vez de comprar otras, las puedo reparar yo. Entonces, ¿qué significa eso? Pues que ahora mismo estoy vapeando poco porque están como quemadas, saben mal ya. Y estoy esperando a tener algo de dinero, unos 40 pavos más o menos, para comprarme resistencias reparables y vapear ya 100%. Pero ahora estoy fumando al día 5 cigarros solo, ¿eh?
Our friends at Tangent Games have been working with us on a technical proof of concept that you can see here behind me. They spent a few short weeks creating this beautiful multiplayer world with a persistent, massively destructible environment. It is a raw demonstration of scale and
después de este directo tendré que hacer otro. Cuando tenga la puerta para cerrarla, haré otro directo hablando del Sekiro, que es el juego que llevo esperando un año. Y sale el viernes y toca hablar de él, no hablo nada en el canal de él. Entonces, después de este directo haré directo de Sekiro, hablando de él, viendo trailers, comentando el plan. El sábado igual hago un 24 horas, el viernes igual hago 24 horas, no lo sé. Toca hablar del juego porque no he hablado nada, tío, ese juego que espero y no he hablado nada. Estoy con el Division cegado. Ya veré qué hago.
When modern games start to push the boundaries of current hardware, rendering 2 or more scenes simultaneously becomes too resource intensive. And so split-screen couch co-op has been fading from gaming. But when all of your clients are in the cloud, couch multiplayer has new life again through Stadia in what we're calling Stream Connect. In the past, the resources required to execute split-screen co-op have required developers to sacrifice more of their creative goals. With Stream Connect, we're making it possible to realize split-screen multiplayer without any performance penalty. Behind me, you'll see a technology proof of concept that we built at Google. It's called the Night Forest, a co-op demo with asymmetric player roles. Here we have 2 players, one hunter on the ground and a supporting aerial player, set up in a standard split-screen view. Each of these screens is powered by a separate Stadia instance. But what would happen to squad-based games if developers could allow players to call up the views of their teammates on demand, or utilize any polygonal surface as a receiver for another player's video stream? Stream Connect makes this possible with extremely little effort on the part of the developer, bringing dynamic squad-based gaming into easy reach even for very small teams.
Y al
We've shown you 3 views, but we can keep going. We can keep adding streams and shape how they're shown to the player, giving a designer not one but many cameras into the scene.
roleplay otra vez GTA y
Now
tengo
imagine,
ganas.
if you could go
Roleplay es
beyond seeing into players' worlds,
como llevar una
what
vida
if you
real a
could
un
interact with
videojuego.
them?
Rollo, tener
Here
tu
we have our
trabajo en
streams
GTA,
configured
puedes ser
into a command
policía,
center,
toda
where
la
a
gente
fourth
que hay en el
player
mapa es
can
gente
coordinate the
real,
movements of our
hablando,
drone,
con chat, de
scientists,
voz, con
and
el
hunter
micro.
characters. Now that coordinator is reaching into the world
Si haces
and
algún
placing a
delito te puede
beacon
llevar a la
to call
cárcel,
attention
tal.
to a particular
Estoy por
location,
probarlo.
seen instantly by the
Pero ahora
other
mira, con el
players.
Division y con el Sekiro
Stream
el
Connect is
viernes,
just one of the ways
tengo que
Google is
esperar un
working
poco
to
más.
support developers in creating more immersive and creative
Nada, de momento no está
experiences,
diciendo nada
whether
interesante.
bringing back effortless couch-based
Está
co-op
haciendo publicidad de
or
sus
inventing
juegos, pero
entirely new multiplayer
mientras
games.
no...
Our next technology demo
Mientras no enseñe
focuses on
realmente
the
algo,
power of the Google Cloud and machine learning, and how they can have an impact on accelerating developer creativity. Every developer feels the burn in pre-production to get to a game's magic sooner. We think Google's machine learning technology might have some answers.
Claro, el roleplay en PC, en Play no hay. Pero en PC hay servidores del GTA, con el mapa de GTA, y tú entras a ese servidor y hay creo que son 100 jugadores máximo en el mapa, y tú puedes tener ahí tu casa, tu dinero, puedes trabajar, puedes... O sea, todo es real, es como si fuese la vida real, pero en el GTA, todo. Tú, por ejemplo, puedes coger un arma y matar así, porque sí, no. Si quieres, por ejemplo, robar, tienes que decir, más arriba, tal, si no te expulsa del servidor, porque no puedes hacer eso. Entonces tienes que comportarte como si fuese la vida real. Básicamente, yo qué sé, trabajar, ganar dinero, puedes también robar, puedes, yo qué sé, atacar gente, robar bancos, pero lo mejor es la risa, lo mejor. Por ejemplo, esto está viendo un directo de este pavo. Mira, hostia, mira. Que por cierto, ha salido del pase del Apex, creo, ya. No, este pavo, por ejemplo, el ladrón de coches. Tienen 9 millones en el banco, tal, no sé qué.
¡La puta roca!
¡Es que esto no pasa de 60! ¡Pollo! Vete, legal. ¡Y no puedo más!
Esas cosas. Está guapo, sí. Se ha vuelto como otra vez de moda el roleplay en GTA. Sí, por ejemplo, yo veía mucho youtuber. El roleplay es así, es en general en todos los lados. Yo qué sé.
Bienvenidos, chicas y chicos.
Hay también autoescuela también. ¿Ves? Autoescuela para sacarte el carnet de conducir. Concesionario de coches, tal. Hay gente real por el mapa para hablar con gente real. Por eso, por ejemplo, también aquí trabajador, repartidor. No, está guapo. Eso está bien. Y la peña está muy loca, la peña. El chat de voz ahí, la peña está muy loca.
We are using style transfer in our studio today, and we are blown away by the impact it's having on our latest creations. You will see it. This could really change everything. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Luz. With Style Transfer, our goal is to help developers find the magic of their games quicker. You can check out Style Transfer during the show this week. We can't wait to hear your feedback. Creators inspire us to bring the best of Google to games, and creators are at the heart of Stadia. It isn't just what they create.
Sí, está guapo. A ver si hago un directo, tío. Es lo que te digo. Estoy ahora con el Division. Muy enganchado. Mira, está esta mañana en Twitch. Mira, esta mañana está 2 horas. Ayer 3 horas. El otro día otras 3 horas. El otro día otras 3 horas. El otro día 2 horas. El otro día 2 horas. O sea, estoy con el Division a tope. Estoy súper enganchado. Luego, el Sekiro, que es el juego que más espero de este año, sale el viernes. Y me lo quiero también pasar. Entonces estoy con el Division y con el Sekiro. Tengo una semana muy liada. Y el Sekiro, de verdad, ¿eh? O sea, luego haré directo de él, hablando de él. Si te quieres meter luego a ver cómo es el Sekiro, es una puta locura. O sea, bueno, esto por ejemplo no. O sea, el Sekiro, por ejemplo, es de los de Dark Souls. Los creadores de Dark Souls. Es una puta locura de juego, tío. Le tengo unas ganas ya. Yo esperando un año, tío.
Posture. Keep it up, and the enemy's posture will break, leaving them vulnerable. Use this critical moment.
Es una puta locura de juego.
Second decision. Will you risk great harm to yourself and attempt to counter the attack? Tactics and respond with their own unique offensive and defensive maneuvers. You'll also find that certain situations allow for a silent approach. Use your blade for a quiet takedown. Or eavesdrop to gain vital information about your killed Dinatus. Allow the skills.
Una puta locura de juego. Entonces entre eso y el Division, tengo una cabeza. Cuando termine todo eso sí que haré algún día, tío, del roleplay ese. Pero hay que pasar un examen antes de entrar. O sea, antes de entrar al servidor tienes que hacer un examen para ver si te sabes bien las normas. O sea, tienes que leerte las normas bien. Tienes que leerte las normas a tope. Aprenderte las normas del server y luego te haces un examen. Y si apruebas el examen te meten dentro del servidor, te aprueban. Y ese examen lo hice, me acuerdo, hace 3 años. Para el GT también fue. Y lo suspendí. Como de costumbre. YouTube, a ver si le hago de YouTube ahora, el tema este. Nada, he visto. A ver, no puedo evitar ver los trailers esos. Llevo esperando mucho tiempo. Mucho tiempo llevo esperándolo. Yo soy muy fan de los Souls. Y es parecido, pero en Japón. Y sale este puto viernes. Pero tengo que hacer luego un directo de eso hablando del juego. Lo haré más tarde. A la noche, a lo mejor. Hablando del juego un poquitín y viendo el trailer y tal, comentándolo. Y ya luego el viernes ya disfrutarlo. Lo que no sé si subir. Tengo pensado hacer una serie en YouTube. ¿Qué pasa? Que es un juego muy difícil. Entonces, yo que sé, imagínate que me trabo en un. Imagínate que me trabo en un jefe. ¿Qué hago? Estoy 2 horas en el mismo jefe y un episodio que dura 2 horas en el mismo sitio. Es un juego para jugar más tranquilo, a tu rollo, sin estar grabando ni pollas. Ni streaming ni pollas. Jugando tú solo. Y si te trabas, te trabas tú solo. Pero nada, subir entero. O sea, lo streamearé todo seguro en YouTube. Como con el Devil May Cry. El Devil May Cry, por ejemplo, me flipó el Devil May Cry. Parece una locura de juego. Pero eso no es lo mismo que el Devil May Cry. Es un juego muy difícil. Entonces, si tú es tan difícil, te puedes enganchar en un sitio y te jodes. Pues te puedes tancar en un jefe y estar ahí 5 episodios, ¿sabes? Por cierto, me he comprado una aplicación. Mira qué guapa.
Often when you're watching a stream, you find yourself wishing you could be
Me compré una aplicación. Esta de aquí se llama Wallpaper Engine.
However, with Stadia and a new feature called Crowdplay, you'll be able to simply click a button displayed right in the stream and jump in and play with YouTube creators that you're watching. Take a look at the video behind me. It's a live stream of NBA 2K. The person watching can simply click the link and be placed into the lobby for the next game.
Tú te metes un directo de un pavo jugando y le puedes dar a entrar al juego.
And with Stadia, YouTube becomes the ultimate discovery and engagement tool for
Eso está guapo esto, ¿eh? Para los creadores de contenido, tío. Y puedes entrar en la partida de él, ¿sabes? Esto para la peña que hace directos y tal es la polla. Y llego para la aplicación. Por ejemplo, yo pongo esta y tengo este fondo animado.
And he and his wife Stephanie have often been advocates for the creator community. So we were delighted to talk to him about Stadia and what it means for creators.
Pongo
Please welcome to the stage my friend Matt Pat.
Y tengo este fondo animado. Ya por ejemplo puedo buscar aquí, yo que sé, puedo buscar aquí marihuana. Uy.
Is our lifeblood. Whether we're breaking down the real-life science of the fictional world of Fallout, or diving into the theories behind bending the ink machine, or simply streaming gameplay on our live stream channel live, we're always looking for new ways to connect and engage with our audience. Which is why, when I first met with the Stadia team, I was floored by the impact that it can have for not just gamers, but also creators. Stadia not only empowers me to easily create and share my work, but it also unlocks completely new ways for me to build a stronger bond with my audience. Crowdplay, for example, gives our audiences the chance to instantly jump into a game with us, and then the creator can feature them live on the stream in real time. Another feature that I'm incredibly excited about.
No, episodios no, lo haré en streaming. O sea, lo haré en directo, la serie. Seguro, en directo. No voy a grabar, no, voy a hacer directos, que es diferente. Ahora que puedo hacer directos de cualquier juego sin ningún problema, porque antes no podía, no sé por qué. Por ejemplo, Resident Evil 2, cuando lo quería streamear, el Resident Evil 2 en YouTube no me dejaba. Y solucioné el fallo del lag que había, y ahora puedo streamear lo que quiera, cualquier calidad, que me va a ir bien. Por ejemplo, el Division, el otro día, se ve de puta madre. El Devil May Cry, que lo subí entero al canal en directo, se ve de puta madre. Y ese Sekiro igual, ese Sekiro lo voy a grabar también, o sea, lo voy a subir en directos. Por ejemplo, el viernes cuando salga, pues haré igual un directo larguito, la verdad. Y luego cuando quiera jugar, lo hago en directo. Es la mejor forma, tengo que prepararlo bien, las miniaturas y tal. Pero tengo que prepararlo bien.
And on the other hand, the audience now can reconnect with all their favorite games in completely new, exciting, and fresh ways. But of course, also as a gamer, I'm looking forward to tremendously all the new possibilities of gameplay that Stadia opens.
No sé, el juego va a ser muy difícil, como todos los de la saga Souls. Es como un Dark Souls, pero no se llama ni Dark Souls, ni está ambientado en la época, es en Japón. Y son jefes muy difíciles y enemigos muy difíciles, como el Bloodborne. ¿Te acuerdas del Bloodborne que jugaste conmigo? Es un juego muy difícil, pero bueno, estoy también entrenado en esos juegos, ya me he pasado todos, macho. Me he pasado el Bloodborne, el Dark Souls 1, el Dark Souls 2, el Dark Souls 3. Voy entrenado, más o menos. Pero es un juego nuevo, es más frenético. No sé. Luego hago un streaming.
How it unites technology and entertainment in completely new ways that we have never seen before, and in ways that can only be possible through the combined power of Google and YouTube. So I thank the Stadia team for having me in here today. I can't wait to see what else you guys have in store, and I'll see the rest of you on the floors of GDC.
Thanks, Ryan and Matt Pat. Connecting players and creators to their favorite games is core to our vision. We've shown you how
a ver cómo lo hago, macho. Pero sí, en directo seguramente haré, yo qué sé, al día un par de directos. O sea, me lo quiero fumar muy rápido el juego, tengo muchas ganas. Lo voy a jugar como un loco. Pero todo también que cambiarte bien entre el Division también. Es un poco rollo, pero bueno. Estoy muy viciado al Division ahora mismo. Pero el Sekiro me lo quiero pasar rápido. O sea, no pasar rápido, sino jugarlo mucho unos días. ¿Qué juego es este? El Tomb Raider.
Find the right video, scrub to the right part of that video, and watch how it's done. With Stadia, that help will be just a button press away. Take this example.
Rollo, me quiero pasar el juego lo más rápido posible. O sea, jugar mucho 2 o 3 días. Luego seguir con Division. Y cuando haya pasado un tiempo, pues darle otra pasada más tranquilo. Y jugar todo bien. O sea, básicamente el cacharro este tiene una cosa que tú puedes preguntar a Google una pregunta y te dice la respuesta. Rollo, ¿cómo me puedo pasar este nivel? Te lo explica él, ¿sabes? Está guapo eso.
With Stadia, any link can be an access point to the game. So for a developer, the entire internet can become your store. Whether it's from our Stadia store, text messages, Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, Discord, Google search results, YouTube videos, Gmail, or from the Google
Play Store,
gamers
are
going to be able to find, discover, and enjoy your games anywhere they are, and easily share them with their friends. It's a truly revolutionary way to discover your games. Stadia will be home to a variety of games, and we're happy to say that we will offer comprehensive parental controls for all content. We've already shipped development hardware to more than 100 studios around the world, and more than 1,000 creators
a las 10 estaré, y era más tranquilo, tendré la puerta cerrada ya, podré comentar todo bien. Luego hablamos, sí, si quieres te aviso luego a las 10. No sé cuándo lo haré, No sé cuándo lo haré, pero más tarde. Después de cenar, seguramente rollo 10:30, 11. Haré una cosilla así cortita, de media hora. Y hasta el viernes, nada. Por cierto, ha salido el pase hoy del Apex y el nuevo campeón. A lo mejor lo pruebo también.
And we've recently been joined by one of the industry's most
To be
successful
robot,
executive producers.
he runs circles around the competition. Awesome! But his ultimate trick, I'm going up, is his jump pad.
Enjoy. Raymond.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you, everyone. I am so honored to be here at the unveiling of Stadia. In my career, I've been lucky enough to work with some of the most talented and passionate developers in the world. Passion is at the root of all great games, and it's what motivated me to join Google. What I love about games is that we continue to redefine what game is. When I was 12, I saw the holodeck on an episode of Star Trek. And even though the games I played at the time were side-scrolling, pixel-based kind of games like Mega Man, it was obvious to me that one day games would take place in fully immersive worlds. Today, you have seen some incredible tech. And hopefully, like me, you now believe that we're on the brink of a huge revolution in gaming. One that will unlock a whole new level of creativity for developers. There are no limits to the human imagination. Now that the data center is your platform, processing power is limitless as well. I'm excited to announce that as the head of Stadia Games and Entertainment, I will not only be bringing first-party game studios to reimagine the new generation of games. Our team will also be working with external developers to make all of the bleeding-edge Google technology you've seen here today available to partner studios big and small. We are committed to going down the bold path, learning what is working best, and sharing key tools and tech so that we can take games to the next level together. The way I see it, there has never been a more exciting time to be a developer. And Stadia will be a driving force defining the future of games and entertainment. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jade, and a very warm welcome to Google. With Stadia, our goal is to combine the world of people who play games and the world of people who watch games into one global community powered by the best of Google. We've shared a lot today. With Stadia, you'll be able to build your games backed by Google technology like Google Assistant, ML, and TensorFlow. You will be able to deliver your games to more gamers across the globe through Chrome, Chromecast, and Pixel. And you'll be able to connect with the biggest community of gamers and YouTube content creators. So, how do you get involved? For developers who want to create content for Stadia, we welcome you to go to stadia.dev, where you can apply to get access to development tools. If you want to partner with our team at Google to help bring your game to market, we have Stadia Partners, a program designed to give you the resources your team needs to make something great. And for players who want to be the first to learn more, you can go to stadia.com and follow us on these social channels. So, when will players be able to experience Stadia? I'm thrilled to announce that Stadia is launching this year, 2019. We will launch first in the US, Canada, the UK, and most of Europe. It's been my privilege today to introduce Stadia on behalf of the thousands of Googlers who've worked tirelessly to bring this vision to life. This is the first step in the journey, and we'll be connecting with you again in the summer to share more details on the games you'll get to play at launch and beyond. Thank you very much for gathering around with all of us today. With Stadia, we can all dream bigger.
Bueno, tiene buena pinta, pero de momento no hay nada claro.
Playground for every imagination. Thank you.
No hay nada claro, de momento. O sea, pues sí, está muy bien. Vale, pues... Pues ya está. No está mal, está bien. Todo el mundo hablando de esto, obviamente. De momento no hay nada así. Está bien, bueno, voy a ver lo del Apex. Se puede jugar ya. Sí, se tiene que descargar. Y luego a la noche enchufo con Sekiro. Y ya está. Chao. A la noche hablamos, bro. Ahora con Sekiro.